Hi everyone, today I would like to share with you a very special uh, Blu-ray disc player from Sony. Model number is BDP-S5000ES. The ES series in the Sony is always high-end. This was launched in 2009 for the price of £1,100 and €1,400, 1399 in the Europe. So, but that's not my aim to show you that this is the Blu-ray disc player and this is the high-end. The reason why I was after this particular model because it has high definition audio. That means that it can play all audio formats, also the CDs, SSCDs, the DVDs, but low-less audio CD, if you have, it can play to a very high definition, and sound is even better than the very well-known Philips TDA deck chips. I'll not go on too much detail, just listen to it.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall, and did it my way. I've loved, I've laughed and cried, I've had my fill, my share of losing, and now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. it was my way.
Excellent sound, as you heard. I use this Akai amplifier. Basically, this is a model number AA-A25, because this is very basic flat amplifier, you know, with a based on the SDK chip, and of course it has a built-in AM and FM receiver, which can also be tuned, but I use because it doesn't have too much mixing and the feedback. It has just a bass and the treble, and this representation is very nice. You can see on the display this is the bass, and everything is a touch system, and this was also a very good amplifier. 1984 to 86 they produced just a 30-watt output, and it can also match any speaker between 4 to 16 ohms. That also make this amplifier versatile, so you can match different kind of speakers, and you see it amplifies very flat, and also the distortion level is very less. It's 0.005, which is a common standard for this kind of amplifiers. But I did not use other high-end amplifiers on purpose, because you might think that the warm sound and the clear mid-range and the highs and lows and the vocal is just magic of the amplifier. No, it was the magic of this HD high definition audio produced by this excellent Sony device. They were very expensive, but now as we know that the media world has switched to the streaming, so people are mostly on the Netflix, Disney, Prime, and you name it, you know. So those high-end Blu-ray disc players are very inexpensive, because people are trying to get rid of, and I found this one on eBay for couple of €100, and it's in excellent condition, though it doesn't have a remote control, but it can I can find online the remote control. The owner he could not locate it, but it comes very nice, and it's not much use. I also play a Blu-ray movies on it. The quality on the TV is very good, but it's not 4K. Yeah? We are talking about 2009, so it's the HDR sort of quality. And I also match with same Blu-ray I play on the PS3. So the PlayStation 3, the picture quality was almost the same. PS4 was even a little bit better. Of course, I tried my son's PS5 to play the same movie on the PS5. I'll do it one video to also play a Blu-ray movie on it, and we also play on the gaming consoles, because all those gaming consoles from PS3 and upwards, 4 and 5, they can also play Blu-ray discs. So yeah, but I was looking for, because of the HD audio, it has a very good processing. You can hear from the sound, and you can see a lot of reviews on the internet from very renowned like What Hi-Fi. They have made a very good review about it, and also many others they have done. CNET also made a good review about it. You can read all the technical specification on that. It's a very joy to listen to, and I play Frank Sinatra because his voice is unique, and that specific track I played, it has also highs and lows, you know, and the mid range, so that I wanted to share with you also. Of course, the YouTube is compressing the audio file, but the build quality is very good. It's like a bulletproof, you know. It's like a tank made of very sturdy material. I think it's a die cast copper, and build quality is excellent. And they have compared with the Denon and Marantz, and even the pioneer of that era, like they compare with the Denon's DVD-3800BD and Marantz BD-8002, and Pioneer also had the LX91, very famous one. But this was he knocked all them down with comparison in the video quality as well as on the audio quality. So the people who has did the comparison on the CNET and Watt Hi-Fi, they have choose this one. Of course, I'll show you on the background, but I also would like to tell you about this amplifier. So this is a whole volume control is touch. You see, you can press and it's going like that, and you have also a diagram which is telling you what is the input. Like here CD is input, these are all for input. Like it has a phono, CD, tape 1, tape 2, so on so far. So and then it's going to the pre-stage where you do only 2 feedback. Feedback is basically you take the input signal and feed it back to the input, the output of the pre-stage to the input, but you have do it with a variation to reduce the impedance. It can be done with a variable resistor or potentiometer, but this has done with the touch system. So they have used a logic circuit to do that, and you do it. And when you change the resistance of the feedback, it can highlight and increase the high frequency and the low frequency. That's how the bass and treble it works. Also in the all equalizers, the on the different frequency range, they have the different method. So they use a different rating of resistors and a variable resistor, changing the resistance level, change the input. So you can see the representation. So the signal came from the CD, which in this case this is a Blu-ray disc player, and then we have done it input with the bass and treble. We do our feedback and we achieve the level we want, and then it goes to the amp. You see three quarter over the amp, that's the STK chip, and then it goes to the speaker A. You see, you have a speaker B also. So if you put both speaker A and B, then it's 8 ohms, you know, if you play it together. But if you play only A or only B, you can basically put from 4 ohms to 16 ohms, any rating, it will match it. But I just use 2 speakers, and I use this B&W Bowers and Wilkinson solid monitors for this representation. And this is for the tuning. When you use AM and FM, this is for the tuning and the band selection and all those things. And these are the preset. You can choose the preset. You see the tuner numbers you can choose. This is a preset for the tuner. But that detailed video about this amplifier I can do later. I'll just use to amplify this one. But what we can do, this is a eject, and you have a play, pause and stop. You don't have other buttons like forward and reverse, next track or previous track. All those features should be in the remote control. And also to select like 24 P or HD audio, SBM, all those features will be used through the remote control basically. And for example, we play the same track and I can show you how it. First of all, we go CD,
The end is near,
and
so I face the final curtain.
well, 30 watts enough for a small living room, I think. And
I'm certain
and here is the treble, you see.
I've lived
Now it's zero.
I traveled each and every highway.
On this level, we did not put any.
Much more than this.
We can lower also. This is the flat, so we did not do any feedback, no bass, no treble. And let's listen.
Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you.
So now you hear without any feedback, no bass, no treble, just flat. That's the
But through it all,
Blu-ray is making. If we go further,
when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it
it's excellent sound. Let me show you on the back side. Let me show you on the back side. So this is the back end. You can see you can also attach a USB. This is a micro vault where all the other settings you can store. Basically, this is the USB. All the settings can be stored over there, and it has also RS-232C connector. You have the LAN also, and you have a control for the other devices if you wanted to put. And that was the audio output, analog, which I took basically. And this is the video out. These are also analog video out, and these are multi-channel out. This is if you wanted to use surround system. This is the center, this is a subwoofer, sub back, surround, front. These are front, left and right. This is surround, this is the center. Okay, and this is a component video out. You know, it's always with the three colors, RBG, red, blue and green. And you see the connectors are also gold plated, so it's a very high quality stuff. You have one HDMI out, 2009, that was something huge. And you have a digital out through the coaxial cable, 50 ohms, 50 to 75 ohms basically, you can use any. And you have also the optical out if you wanted to feed. If you have a amplifier with a input and you wanted to do digitally, you can do from there. That's an excellent way to do that. So I would suggest to all my subscribers and viewers, if you are looking for a high-end music player which can play your CDs, you know, a low loss CD in the original format, I mean, don't look for something audiophile kind of brands, you know. This will do the same. the Sony Blu-ray disc player will do the same. It will produce the same quality you just heard. So, and if you look, I mean, in your local websites also they might be available, but eBay now and then they are appearing, and for a couple of €100 this is a good deal, I think. And you can have a media player which can play all of your music stored on CDs and generate excellent sound quality, much better than Philips GDA deck chips. This is the one. I would imagine they produced in 2009. They could have also done the USB input, you know, where you can play your music if you have a music stored on your hard disk. But it has a USB, but this is a not for playing. This is mostly for the settings. Anyhow, I hope you like it. Before I wind up this video, already get too long, I just show you on this Akai vintage amplifier receiver from 84 to 86 AA-A25. This is a CD input. It has a phono also, and this is for the antenna FM. This is AM loop antenna. You have a tape recording play, tape 1, tape 2. These are all input. You have got it, and you have the AM steps for selection, 9 kilohertz or 10 kilohertz, and you have also a reset feature because it's a micro controlled front, the volume control and all those things. If it doing something nasty stuff, you just turn it on, push this on and turn it on. It will reset to the factory reset, and everything will be working again, because many people they think that those button goes wrong. They never goes wrong, you know. It's the logic control, so you have to reset it basically. And these are the speaker A and B out, basically 2 channel. If you use all 4 of them, but yes, it remains the stereo basically. You have also voltage selector there for all regions, 110 to 220, 120 240. Also, this is also unswitched 300 watt, and this is 200 watt. I mean, if you have a matching CD player or cassette player, you can hook up like that, and you have only one cable going to your power outlet. And this is the holder basically for the loop antenna. So I hope you like it. Until next time, and I wish you all Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.